I'm Kathy Brady from Brady Nursery in Wichita, and here lately I've had a lot of questions about how to use a hose-end sprayer. A lot of people seem like they're kind of afraid to try to use one, but I've always found them very easy to use. These dial type sprayers are what are called self-mixing, and they are quite easy to use. You read the instructions on the bottle, whatever your insecticide or weed killer says, and you want to be sure and go by the instructions, because they've paid the chemist a lot of money to figure out what it will take to kill weeds or kill insects. So say it's 2 tablespoons per gallon, then there's a little arrow on one side, has a little brad on there, then you twist the dial to the 2, and then that would give you 2 tablespoons per gallon. And then there's a deflector tip on here that you can turn it where it'll spray up to get it on the underside of the leaf, or turn it back so it's spraying downward. Or you can even take the deflector off and you'll have a real strong jet spray, like to get into heavy evergreens or heavy vegetation, or shoot it up high into a tree. You can, if you have good water pressure, these sprayers will shoot like 25 to 30 feet. And then I like one thing about this sprayer is that you've got a little, you can squeeze this right here and that will hold on so it stays on spraying, so you don't have to squeeze the handle the whole time. So if you have carpal tunnel problems like me, you don't have to worry about squeezing it all the time. And then with this one, there is a little brad here on the top, and this can be put into the tube on the sprayer, and this will make teaspoons. So you stick it into that little tube, put it into the top of the sprayer, put it back in your bottle, and that will convert it to teaspoons. So the only catch is if something is like a half. If it says 2.5 or 3.5, then these sprayers have to be set on a number. So 2 or 3, you can't go in between there. So you might have to go slightly less or slightly more. But then with the teaspoon, same way. You just turn it on, hold it down, start spraying your plants. A lot of insects are hard to kill, so most of them we recommend you spray twice. Like say bagworms are out real heavy right now. You want to spray, go back in 2 weeks, spray again. If you have spider mites, you'll have to spray 3 or 4 times at 1 week intervals, because spider mites are very hard to kill, and they love hot, dry weather. They explode during hot, dry weather, so that's one of those things that has to be sprayed numerous times. And then just fill up your sprayer. The bottle here, it shows ounces, and if maybe you only want to have a small garden, you just need a few ounces to spray, or if you're doing a large area, you can fill it up. And then this is the concentrate in here, so what you don't use you can put right back into the bottle of your insecticide. It's not been diluted, so you're not wasting it. And then this lid here on the sprayer will fit onto a lot of bottles also, where you can just take this and stick it right into the bottle of your spray. Just make sure your tube is clean before you do that. So if you have any other gardening or lawn care needs, you can contact us at Brady Nursery, Brady Nursery website, or through the Facebook.